Welcome back. Now it's time for our parenting segment, and the topic today is a sensitive digital one. We have Mr. Femi Shofoluwe back here to discuss the digital ecosystem, screens, socials, gaming, and online safety. Now, it's driven by a strong desire to raise exceptional young adults. Now, he founded Leke's Library, a free learning hub that gives teens and youth access to books and resources for growth. It's great to have you back with us.
Thank you for having me again this morning.
Wow, okay. The digital ecosystem, what is the new reality in 2025?
Well, the same way we have the real world, it's pertinent for parents to know that there's another world that exists entirely now, and that is what I call the digital ecosystem. The same way we have the normal ecosystem in life, and engaging with them and managing them can either build you or break you. In the same way, the digital ecosystem builds and breaks people. So they need to know that this world exists now. It's not just something you engage with, it's actually a world. Some people live there now. And then you have to let your children know that the same way they have to be careful here in the real world, the same way they engage with the real world, they need to be careful with ecosystem, digital ecosystem, and then engage well with it to make maximum use of it.
Okay, so I love what you said here, the real world versus the online, of course, digital ecosystem. It exists, and I feel like a lot of parents are still a little bit in denial of the fact that it exists. But if we move on from that, what exactly are the, should I call them consequences or repercussions of parents not enlightening themselves about the ecosystem and, of course, enlightening their kids?
As a parent, I'm sure you will not be comfortable with your child leaving home and not telling you exactly where they are going or when they will be coming back or with whom they will be going.
That's in the real world?
That is in the real world.
Okay.
That exactly is what the other ecosystem we're talking about is. If your child has a phone and you still feel like you don't understand this ecosystem we're talking about and you don't care, is equal to your child going out of your home in the real world and you don't know where they are going, with whom they are going, or what they are going there to do. So you need to familiarize yourself. It's not something you can shy away from or you say, I'm too old for this thing. It's a thing you actually need to learn. They need guidance in that world. So as a parent, it is pertinent for you to engage with this digital ecosystem, know what it entails, and, you know, tutor your children in that line. One of my mentors learned to play PS5 recently. He's a very old man, over 50. And he learned it so much to the point where he is now beating his children in that game. And this gives him the leverage and opportunity to teach them the real value in this world that these children always stay in. Now he's an authority there. They even tell their friend, Daddy beat me last night and all those things. And that gave him the moral authority to tell them what is safe and what is not. It creates a ground for conversation. But imagine if he doesn't know how to play that and his children are always on it. The only thing he can do is to shout them down, and they will just always say that he doesn't know what is happening. It's not cool. So as parents, you can't shy away from this thing. It's a real thing that exists, and you need to familiarize yourself with it. And just like in the real world, these places also have their own pit holes. They have their danger zones. And these danger zones, except you engage with it, you may not know. And if you are the type that don't really know how to engage, that is why we have Google. That is why we have our AI. You can ask questions, and they can guide you on how to safeguard your children in this world. Social media now is a place for comparison, a place for agitation, a place for social media trend that end lives, end property, set properties ablaze if care is not taken.
I want to touch on that issue of trends. Because there are trends that involve, you know, dances, you know, that seem fun and energetic, but then there's some trends that get very dangerous. I remember one particular trend where people were piling crates on top of each other.
Just imagine that.
Just to get views, and then climbing to the top of the crates. And obviously, a lot of people got seriously wounded by these trends.
Some people actually died.
So sad.
Just imagine, and some of these people that died, none of their family member knew what they were engaging with. Because sometimes they go out to make this shoot. But imagine you have seen this online and you have educated your children about it, probably even show them the consequences. Sure. Because already we have seen videos of those who are badly injured, some lost their spinal cord for life. Imagine you have engaged them with that. Beyond what they just see on TikTok or Snapchat, you show them the real world implication of engaging in such trend. I'm sure it will, in a way, safeguard them from engaging in it.
So what you are saying is adults, parents, caregivers need to engage in this ecosystem themselves.
It's a world. The same way you engage with the real world, you need to engage with social media world. You need to engage with this ecosystem. It's a requirement.
You can't ignore it
You can't ignore it anymore.
Yeah.
Before we were thinking, oh, maybe if we don't do it in my house, we are safe. You are no longer safe. It's a real thing now. And everybody just have to switch there. Yeah. Like when phone came to existence, a lot of people feel like, oh, it's not a big deal. But now everybody knows it's a big deal. You can't do almost anything now except you have your smartphone.
I have to say thank you to you, Mr. Femi, for coming to join us today. This conversation is not one that we can finish right now, but would love to hear your thoughts online. Please use our hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC and let us know your thoughts. Ask questions, contribute to the conversation, and we'll be taking it further from there. Thank you so much. It's actually given me a lot to think about myself, but we'll be seeing you again next week.
Thank you so much.
Indeed. Thank you.